Pastrana, 8-time X Game gold medalist, and you're watching Web Rides TV. You know, it's really funny. A lot of my sponsors from motocross cross over and head back Subaru, and vice versa. Subaru head back them. So when I was 16, I had the opportunity to drive a Subaru WRC car. And from that point on, I've always tried to get into rally slowly but surely. You know, still racing motocross is my priority in the freestyle motocross. And Subaru, it always kind of kept their eye open, and whenever I needed something, was always there to help me out. And you know, it's convenient that they happen to be the best car here in the States to do rally, and it's just a really good relationship. So I just signed for another 3 years and couldn't be happier with that. This year we won with Subaru Rally Team USA, the U.S. Championship. Next year we go for a couple of the PWRC rounds, and hopefully to the world after that, so we'll see. So basically, super thick BF Goodrich tires, hardly any flats. You're looking at awesome suspension. If you look inside the car, about as safe as you can get with roll cages. You got the Recaro seats, 5-point harness system, mostly carbon fiber everything. I mean, there's not an ounce on this car that's extra pretty much. If you look on the inside, everything looks fairly standard, but if you look at the handbrake, the differential controls, you have your launch control right here. You hold that down, the car automatically just fires out of the line like a rocket ship. Basically everything lightweight. If you hit the little red button, the whole car fills up with basically a foam for fire, so try not to hit the little red button unless you're burning. And dog box, you don't have to use the clutch to shift. Still an H pattern configuration, but you just kind of jam it through the gears. Real tight configuration, a lot of fun. We got all these buttons that I really don't know what they do, but that's what my co-driver does, so works out all right. The motor is a standard Subaru boxer engine. It has a lot more torque than a standard motor, but because rally started getting so fast back in the mid to late 80s, and there was just a lot of bad accidents, they actually put a restrictor on the motor, so we can only have about 300 horsepower with the restrictor. However, they found a lot of ways around that, and that's why you see Subaru with so much torque, and the car's coming out. You run with the boost and the turbo, at 3,000 RPMs, and it doesn't sound like it's getting it, but the car is just a rocket ship. Well, the biggest things for me is the differential, kind of how the car grips the ground coming out of the corners and where the power is front to rear. That's the biggest. That's what we fooled around with the most for sure. But also as far as the gearing, if it's a high-speed course or a slow-speed course, also suspension, how the car sits, if it's sitting lower, sitting higher. You basically want it as low as possible, but I tend to like to hit the jumps pretty big, so I run my car a little higher than everybody else's. You got to look good while you're getting there and have some fun while you're doing it. In the 2 years that I've been rallying with Christian Edstrom, my co-driver, he's missed one call, and there were a few words back and forth, mostly joking. We actually hit a fire road that went to the left and almost went through the spectators. It was fairly interesting. He called a flat left, and it was a hard right. So other than that, Christian, you've been great. Thank you for everything, and it's definitely a good team. Hey, I'm Travis Pastrana. Thanks for coming here, LA Auto Show. Hopefully you'll be at X Games next year and watch this car fly through the air.